Hey, this is Gary Kayye. We're here at InfoComm 2019. Day 2 just opened. I'm here with Clint Hoffman, the CEO of Kramer US. Clint, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good to see you, my friend.
And Clint and I have known each other for, I guess, probably around 25, almost 30 years now.
It could be closer to 30.
And before we even start on the Kramer questions, I want to ask you, is it just blow your mind how much this industry has changed and how products have evolved and how the technology just is literally has me awestruck at this show?
Oh, absolutely. You know, we used to sell little black boxes, and now we sell software and solutions, and there's curved monitors next door. Yeah. It's just, it's incredible.
Yeah, and you have some background with that, because back in the day, you were running the display division at Sony, back when everyone was competing on size and flat panel displays that were 4 or 5 inches deep. Yep. And here we have displays that are less the thickness of an iPhone. Congratulations, by the way, on your team, your tech support team, in winning the rAVe Reader's Choice Award. I don't think that might be the first time your team's won that award.
It is, and I can't tell you how happy we are and how happy they are. They deserve it, and it is just amazing. And so, you know, we try to. We know that we're in an industry where it's not about selling; it's about supporting, and that speaks volumes.
Well, let's talk about Kramer. Give us an update on where Kramer is, because I know Kramer, I think a lot of people in the early days thought of Kramer as a small accessories company, but you've gone through some major growth in the last 10 years.
We absolutely have, and basically here at the show we're talking about what we call Kramer Platforms, because if I used to sell you something that did A and I sell you something else that did B, if I can sell you something that does A and B is functionalities included, well, that's a better solution. And so that's what we're doing, multifunctional, capable products under the heading Kramer Platforms. If I could give you a quick example, so we take our VIA product. It's an excellent wireless presentation collaboration tool. But now we also put in codecs, so you can either use it as an encoder or a decoder for H.264. We also have digital signage capability.
VIA now does streaming.
It does. It can be the endpoint or the origin. And then we also have, it includes digital signage capability out of the box. And you can also put one of our Kramer brains in there, the intelligence, and have the CPU in the VIA be your CPU in the room. You don't need to buy a separate one. So we can start packaging all these things together in this new world of AV we live in and create these Kramer platforms.
Yeah, I wrote an article, I should say, yesterday about some partnership that you have with a digital signage company to integrate the signage part of VIA. You want to talk about that for just a second?
Oh, absolutely. So the basic VIA comes with some basic digital signage capability that in many cases might be good. But then if you want advanced digital signage capability, here at the show we're partnering with Signage, and you can come by and you can see how that works in cooperation with VIA. But even more along the same lines, we also made a deal with Sony, and every Sony Bravia monitor that's sold henceforth is going to have Kramer control inside of it. You want to activate it, use that monitor as your CPU in the room to control your room. With our software, you can do so.
So in a small collaboration room, that would be a big advantage, because you'd already have a control system built into the product you put in, which in that case would be a Bravia monitor, I guess?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So tell me what other things would I see if I were here at InfoComm? Because we have a lot of people. You know, there's about 280,000 people in the industry, and about 40,000 are here at the show. There's 240,000 watching at home, so they're not here at the show. If they came into the Kramer booth, besides the VIA advances and Kramer control, what else would they see?
Well, they'd see a lot of 18 gig switchers, everything that we're doing with any distribution device like a switcher, all going to 18 gig. We also have in the booth a matrix switcher that the inputs can be either, well, the slots can be either input or output.
So it's modular?
It's modular, but it's also not necessarily a fixed matrix anymore. You can have it be whatever you want in increments of 2. We have a DSP that we're partnering with Zilliq, and we have their technology in that, so we're really getting into the audio area as well very strongly lately.
You know, you are a glue company in the industry because you're connecting things together, so I kind of look at you as a bellwether, or at least an indication of the bellwether of how the industry's doing. We're halfway through 2019. How's Kramer doing in relation to the industry, and how do you feel like the industry's doing? Have you had a gangbusters 2019 so far, an average? Can you give us some indication as to how economically the industry's doing?
So I think the industry is very strong, okay, and we're doing very well accordingly. I think that we're on the precipice of a breakout, though. There's some of these solutions, this AV over IP stuff, we've been talking about it for years, but the actual capabilities that we see now, SDVOE, I think we're on the precipice of a huge breakout. But right now, very strong, tremendous potential.
Speaking of AV over IP, that was going to be my next question. When do you think that'll happen? When do you think that we'll see the majority of the systems be AV over IP? When, what year or month, or do you have any kind of indication of when that'll be? Because you do handle both 1 gig and 10 gig as well as streaming products.
I wish I knew. I really can't say, but one thing I can tell you is that we have a training facility in our own building in New Jersey, our headquarters, and we went into there and we had matrix switchers, our matrix switchers, and some HD-based distribution, and we decided to convert it to AV over IP. So our VP of Technology, Chris Copen, budgeted 3 days for him and 3 other people to make that changeover. It took a half a day. And once it was done, we had a half a rack space back. We had a rack that was full. Now we got a half of it back. All the power strips on that rack were empty now because it's all PoE. And we can go anywhere in the building and add a destination or a source with ease. So it's amazing. And I think, again, we're on the precipice of a breakout with that.
Of course, if you want to see all of Kramer's products, you go to kramerAV.com.
www.kramerAV.com.
Yep. And Clint, congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
I'm excited for your success personally because you and I have been friends for many, many years, and I think they have the right person leading the company here in the United States. I'm excited for that. But I'm also excited to be here at InfoComm 2019 because there's so many new products here, and we got a lot more to cover. We're going to go around right now and shoot individual product videos inside the Kramer booth, so you get an individual look at all these products that Clint talked about. So what I want you to do is go to ravepubs.com/InfoComm2019, type in Kramer in the video search window. You'll find all of those videos, watch them so that you understand what each product does. Or of course you can go to kramerAV.com if you don't want to do that, but hopefully you'll watch our videos.
Watch the videos.
Watch the video. I say watch the videos too. And by the way, congratulations on, was it granddaughter just graduated from
high school?
High school, yeah, I just saw that as well.
Exactly.
Congratulations on that. I've gone through that as well with both my kids. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and we got more to cover, so keep watching.